Today I want to talk to you about kind of zhuzhing up an outfit, making it look a little bit more interesting. I have found that I could be wearing something really basic, and if I just add like a few little elements of like personality or something really interesting, it becomes a little bit more of an outfit versus like something that you just kind of threw on and ran out. I am the queen of looking like I put a lot of effort in on the days I did not put any effort in. But here I am, as Adele would say, on a Tuesday morning in full effing glam because I'm filming, but most days I'm not wearing makeup and I wear the most basic outfits I possibly could think of around the door. I want to show you the small details that I threw into my outfit that actually made them a little bit more polished, a little bit more put together, versus just something that looks really basic that I threw on. So again, going off the most neutral outfit I could think of, which is t-shirt and jeans. I am just wearing a very basic, simple outfit of t-shirt and jeans. And let's talk about the small tweaks that make a big difference. Zhuzh your outfit, make you look a little bit more put together. Number one is lipstick. I tend to wear lipstick every single day. Even on the days that I don't even wear makeup, I actually wear lipstick. I always carry one with me. I will just throw on my favorite go-to red lipstick. This is a Korean one. Technically, it is a berry color, but it is so red. It looks a little bit more like a red color, and because it has a slightly blue tint, it makes your teeth look whiter. So those two things together just make you look a lot more polished. Even when you're wearing the most boring of boring outfits, I could wear t-shirt and jeans and this lipstick, and people think that I got this French chic going on, and it has nothing to do with the fact that I probably slept past my alarm. It adds a little bit of intrigue, it adds a little je ne sais quoi. This is something you just throw in your bag, keep it with you at all times. I keep a few things with me at all times, and having like a red lipstick that can make my outfit look better. It makes me look like I put a lot more energy into what I'm wearing. This and my EpiPen, forever in my bag. So next are actually earrings. I have found that having bold jewelry is a really good way of making you look like you put a ton of effort in, even if you didn't. So these earrings are really bold hoops. Like, you have really skinny hoops, but I also have really bold hoops. I found that these that I purchased through Ana Luisa has actually made my outfits look a lot more polished. I vote for bolder earrings in comparison to bold necklaces. I feel like it just really depends on your comfort level and if your ears are pierced, but clip-on earrings are also great. If we have learned anything from my grandmas, I love a really good bold jewelry on your ears. Whatever bold accessory you are wearing should be kind of a little bit more with the times. I feel like accessorizing should not be, it's not like wearing clothes, it's a small thing that makes a big difference. So wearing like a really bold necklace can look very 2012 when we were all wearing turquoise jewelry, or it can make you look a little bit older. So I highly recommend opting for bolder earrings because they make you look trendy versus looking dated. Next is to swap out accessories that are not part of your outfit. So one of the things I get the most amount of compliments on is just a better band for my Apple Watch. People think that this turquoise plastic band, it looks so much not like an Apple Watch. I actually am not a huge fan of accessories or jewelry. However, I've had to really watch my sleeping recently, and I've actually had to pay a lot more attention to my blood and my health. Therefore, swapping this out, making that one little swap of just the silicone band for this kind of band, it's something I get compliments on all the time, and it kind of looks like you're not wearing an Apple Watch when you really are. So I highly recommend checking something like this out. It is a small thing. It was a small investment that has had massive returns, so highly recommend swapping these out. Next is a belt. So when you think of your outfits, think of like the tips. The reason why I'm talking about jewelry and the reason why I'm talking about lipstick is that you want to think of almost like the ends of your outfit. So, I mean, what you're wearing on the core of you is like, it's there. And that is probably going to be the boring part. But if you make everything else look a little bit more interesting, that will look a little bit more interesting. So that being said, the ends of your jeans, as in the belt, if you have this part of you showing, it's not gonna look as polished, it's gonna look a little bit more boring. So having a belt is actually a good way of breaking up your outfits to make it look a little bit more interesting. I'm also gonna put a chain on. These two, either this or a pearl necklace and the pearl ring, have all kind of become part of my daily look. and I'm really into signature looks and signature styles. So gold jewelry, I know everyone's wearing it, and I've been wearing gold forever because I was told that silver makes me look like I am washed out for some reason. So gold forever. I remember when I was younger, that's when I learned about the color theory. So adding a belt to your outfit is a good way of breaking up your outfit, because if it's all just one piece, which is fine, it's gonna look a little bit more mundane. So having a belt is a good way of kind of breaking up your outfit, and it's also highly functional, so it's a win-win. Next, you have hair and sunglasses. I don't know why I don't like that this is a thing, but I kind of feel like when your hair looks bad, you look bad. Like, I don't really like having my makeup and hair look perfect all the time, but I don't like it looking bad per se. And I also really hate when it looks oily. So I would recommend, if you have long hair, dry shampoo. Just do that. Brush it, throw in some dry shampoo, just to make it look a little bit bigger. I think adding volume to long hair is a good way to make your outfits look a little bit more interesting. I find that having flat hair just makes your outfits kind of look bad, or just really boring. So if you want to judge an outfit and make it a little bit more interesting, I like to be kind of top heavy on my hair if I have long hair. When I have short hair, I actually like to throw in a hair accessory. So I really love the fact that bows are a thing. I feel like it's not something that fits me and my style per se. However, having like little bow clips are just a really good way to make your outfits look a little bit more interesting. A thing that I do, which is, as I was told, very millennial coded apparently, is I actually wear sunglasses. I like to sometimes wear sunglasses as accessories. I know this is kind of like, to some people, it's very millennial coded or whatever. But for me, it kind of reminds me of the 1960s and 70s where they had the big sunglasses. Throwing it back up, getting your hair out of your face is like a good way of having, like, similar to a belt, a really functional accessory that actually does something for you. Next is to make your shoes a little different. So I feel like the wrong shoes theory is perfect for making an outfit look a little bit more interesting. The internet has talked about that obsessively. However, for something as simple as like a t-shirt and jeans, it's normal to think, okay, you're gonna throw on tennis shoes. Wrong, I'm gonna throw on strappy sandals, like tennis shoes or Chucks. I mean, I love that look, but even then, if you want to make your outfit look a little bit more interesting, if you want to judge your outfit, if you want to look a little bit more put together, highly recommend putting on a really different pair of shoes that don't look like they should go, but at the end of the day, kind of do. The simplest way, the easy way to make your outfit look a little bit more interesting, you're gonna hear a lot of stuff move around because this is my everyday bag, but a bag. I like to have a really realistic bag that is highly functional, but I also love something that adds like a touch of personality. So my obsession with Jane Birkin obviously does not end at all. So I obviously had to go for a basket bag, and I am not someone who believes that you should buy designer bags to make your outfits look more interesting. I don't own a single designer bag because I don't really think what they cost. So I like to have a giant bag that's kind of attention grabbing. So I have a few bags that I constantly use, and occasionally if I want to go for a really sleek one, I'll go for a really sleek one. I think that it just really depends on the day and what I am wearing, but I like to add a bag with a little bit of personality. So like a basket bag or like a vintage bag that's colorful. It's like having something just make your outfit look a little bit more interesting. The before and after of wearing something being really simple, really basic, really boring, and there's nothing wrong with that, but of like being basic. But I find that having an element of intrigue, something really different, something that adds a wow factor might just make your outfit look a little bit more polished. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.